Hello there YouTube, it's your Webby3, back with another kicking comic book haul video. Most of this is from a comic shop in Atlanta, but this first book, Kamen Rider Kuuga, Volume 3, the manga adaptation of the first Heisei Kamen Rider show, is actually from a Barnes & Noble. I went there for the Criterion sale, got some fancy DVD box sets, but also got myself the next volume of Kamen Rider Kuuga that I needed. I love how organic he looks on these. Very cool. Also, got a lot of single issues of more Western comics, like Alan Scott Green Lantern #1. I actually love Alan Scott Green Lantern. I love the Justice Society. I love all these Golden Age heroes. I am probably not going to actually physically read this. What I'll do is probably wait for the trade for Alan Scott Green Lantern, but I thought it was a really cool cover, and I just really wanted #1. There was a variant available there, but I liked this cover more, even though it's the standard. Then we have Batman Catwoman, The Gotham War Prelude Special Edition #1. This was a free promotional comic left over from Batman Day. I just grabbed it because it was free. Haven't read it yet, but it was free, so what you gonna do, huh? See Batman Day right there. And then we have the kind of thing you guys are really here to see. From DC Comics and Legendary Comics, we have Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, issue 1. Look at this beautiful cover and a beautiful kitty cat. Don't step on that. Sorry, kitty. You can't be stepping on stuff, kitty. Look at that. You got Batman and so many other heroes. You see the Spectre? Oh my god, it's like the entirety of the Justice Society, Justice League, everyone's on this cover. See, you've got Dr. Fate down here, throwing spells. That looks like Mr. Miracle. Green Lantern, you got Supergirl down here, the Atom, the Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman. I believe this to be Cyborg's arm. You got Firestorm, Hawkman and Hawkwoman. Just so much going on. That actually looks like Etrigan right there. I'm just noticing for the first time that's Etrigan. There's Black Lightning. There's so much going on here. You got another Green Lantern up here. Another Bat character. A lot going on. Oh no, wait, that's Supergirl. That's Power Girl. That's even better. Aquaman. There's a lot of Justice Society on here. That makes me really happy. Pretty cool. Very happy to have this awesome issue 1 variant by Francesco Anyway, I also have this copy of Action Comics number 1057, which is also a cover art that promotes the crossover. Pretty cool. More Justice Society on here with like Huntress there. I know there's Martian Manhunter, etc. Stargirl. Just really getting all of DC's best and brightest in here. There's Mera, one of my favorite comic characters. Very cool. This variant covers by Mike Janine. Godzilla here about the fire of the breath. Maybe Kong hasn't shown up in the story yet. I assume that's why he's not on any of these covers. Speaking of Godzilla crossover covers, we have 3 retailer incentive cover arts for the Godzilla and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossover. I do have all these issues outside of these variant covers, and I will be reviewing the entire run in one video very soon. I have a lot of comics to review, actually. But this cost me $7.99. You can see Godzilla here on the view screen with Zordon, who never really saw Godzilla, but still, and you got the Power Rangers and Alpha here. It's a beautiful cover. See, this one's for issue 1. Then we move on to another issue. You got the Dragon Zord. More displays. God, it's cool. What a cool set of covers. This one is number 2, and I'm gonna have to just get me the other 2 online because I haven't seen others at any other retailer. My partner and I have been comic shop hopping. We're trying to go to all the ones we can find in the Atlanta area, and we just haven't been able to find any more of these. Got the Zillion Ship with Ghidorah, Rita Repulsa attempting to control him, Pandora's Castle from Super Sentai. There's Godzilla on a view screen. And this is for issue 5. So I need 3 and 4. And then, when they announced this book, I was very excited for the Image Universal Monsters Dracula issue 1. The Universal Monsters is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Godzilla is my favorite franchise of all time, but the Universal Monsters might be my favorite film series of all time. I don't know, man. I really love the Universal Monsters as much as I love Godzilla. And that's a true fact, Jack. And Bela Lugosi is my favorite actor. James Tynion IV is one of my favorite comic writers of all time. So I saw this, and I saw this beautiful issue 1 cover of Lugosi with just his big old cape spread wide. I had to have it. I just had to have it. I love Lugosi. I love James Tynion. I love Dracula. I love Universal Monsters. Dracula 1931 is one of my favorite films. I had to have this. It was not a choice. But it's very cool. And last but not least, this one is a book I didn't know existed. Much like the Alan Scott Green Lantern, I didn't know existed until I saw it. It is the Hammer Comics The Mummy Palimpsest. Palimpsest. Hammer Films is kind of the UK's Universal when it comes to horror films. And I have many of their horror films and have seen many more. I need to review some more of them. I think I recently reviewed their first Frankenstein film. And I reviewed some of their films on this channel a while back, but now I do film reviews on our second channel. So definitely check out our second channel, B3 Productions. Because I feel like I might have some different views on some of these things now. Yeah, so any of the Hammer ones that I have here, I haven't taken them down. You're welcome to watch them, but my thoughts on them are probably going to be a little different these days. So I'm going to re-review them here. But yeah, I didn't even know there was a Hammer Comics, so I just kind of assumed this is going to be dope AF. I flipped through it. It looks really cool. Titan Comics, that's the same people that distributed Kamen Rider 01 and stuff. But yeah, this is the only trade I got this time. These days, I'm more of a trade person than a single issue. These days, I get trades to read, and single issues are kind of just like pieces of art to have at this point. You know what I mean? Also, I really like this cool, muted kind of Dracula back. But, a quick recap. We have the very cool graphic novel, The Mummy Palimpsest from Hammer Comics. We have Dracula, issue 1 from Image. We have the retailer incentive variants of Godzilla vs. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 5, number 2, and number 1. So I just need 2 more. We also have this variant cover of Action Comics number 1057 featuring Godzilla. And we have this Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong issue 1 variant cover. Not to mention this Gotham War Batman Catwoman Prelude Special Edition number 1 that was free. We also have Alan Scott Green Lantern number 1 from the Dawn of DC. And volume 3 of Kamen Rider Kuuga. So that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Everything here, I'm going to review the trade versions of. So, this Mummy book and Kamen Rider Kuuga will be reviewed. And then when Green Lantern Alan Scott gets its volume 1, I'm going to review that. I'm not entirely sure I'll read the Batman Catwoman Gotham War, to be completely honest. But when all these other books are collected into trades, I'm going to read them because I read Action Comics anyway, and, you know, I'm going to read anything Godzilla and Kong and Dracula, especially, well, anything Universal Monsters at the very least, anything Bela Lugosi, and then the Godzilla Power Ranger stuff I have other copies of, and I've already started my review, planning my review of it anyway. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc., and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.